I am woman, hear me roar. Can you believe it's been more than 40 years since we first heard that female empowerment war cry? It's true. In the past 4 decades, we've come a long way, baby. Yet, women still face hurdles to succeed in the workplace. And there are things they and their companies can do better. So, since September is Female Empowerment Month, we've got 2 great lady professionals in the studio today, Betty Thompson and Tamara Summers from Booz Allen Hamilton. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Olga.
Remember that song?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great song. All right, Betty, let me start with you. Tell our viewers a little bit about Booz Allen Hamilton.
Great, and we're really excited to be here. It's such an important topic, and it's very near and dear to our hearts. But Booz Allen Hamilton is a consulting firm, and we actually are celebrating our 100th anniversary.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you. And we are actually the company known for founding the profession of management consulting. And we work with the federal government, we work with major corporations and nonprofits and help them with their toughest problems, whether it's technology or engineering or how they want to organize or supply chain management. We've worked with the Red Cross back in the 30s, the Navy during the war effort. We worked with the NFL as they were forming.
Really?
Absolutely. We feel like our 100 years is really part of American history. We have 23,000 employees across the U.S. as well as across the world.
Pretty big.
And we're just really excited about the opportunity to talk to you about the things we're doing for women at Booz Allen.
And Tamara, you're a successful career woman. You also have 2 children. We were
do.
talking about it, a teenager and a 4-year-old.
That's right.
You're very busy. Tell me some of the misconceptions that you faced when you started your career.
Absolutely. So the first misconception is actually a year into my career. I was working in our recruiting services team, and an opportunity came to me to join the diversity and inclusion team where I've been for the past 11 years, and I almost declined it. I almost declined it because
Why?
I didn't see myself as qualified for the role.
You didn't think you were fully prepared?
I didn't feel like I was fully prepared or met all of the job descriptions. So that was really the biggest misconception, again, 1 year into my career, that I almost declined this amazing opportunity because I didn't feel like I was qualified.
And Betty, have you heard this before?
Absolutely. You know, there's a number of misconceptions about women in the workplace, and Tammy touched on one. There are studies that show that men only need to feel 20% qualified to take on a new role,
And
whereas
women?
women 80%.
80%? To feel that confidence.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, which is not necessarily true.
Absolutely not. I mean, you and I were talking earlier about your own experience in tackling things.
And I didn't have experience, yet I took on the job.
Exactly.
So, Tamara, let's go back to you. Tell me, what was the catalyst that helped you see that, you know, hey, I can do this? That's
Absolutely.
not true.
It was actually through mentoring. So mentoring, reaching out to my network, consulting with leaders like Betty and others, that really helped illuminate to me what my blind spots were and really gave me that sense of confidence and encouragement to say, you know what, you have a voice. You need to leverage your position of influence amongst others. And so it was really, those conversations and seeking that sort of guidance that really helped for me.
And that's great that you had a mentor, because I did too. Betty, what are some other misconceptions that maybe women face also in the workplace?
You know, what we have found is that women, not only will they not see themselves as qualified, but they also are very reluctant to ask for help. We do it all inside our own head and try to figure it all out, and we just really don't ask for the help that people are actually eager to provide for us.
That's right.
There also
It's kind of a sign of weakness sometimes.
Exactly,
Sorry
and I think that's what it is. No, I think it's you want to be independent, you want to make it, and we have so much that we're doing on our own anyway, and so that's one of the misconceptions. Another is that working hard is enough, and keep my head down and somebody's going to come and tap me on the shoulder and say, hey, you're doing a great job, let me promote you. Networking, mentoring, connecting with others, that visibility that you need in the organization, taking the time to make yourself known, because women think they're going to get credit for stuff just by doing the hard work, and it takes more than that.
It does. Now, these are all challenges, no doubt, for a lot of people, and you don't learn them overnight. Life can teach them to you,
Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
That's
How
right.
has Booz Allen Hamilton been able to address them?
Well, we have been focused on diversity for many years. Over the last 20 years, we've had a lot of initiatives because we are a people business, and all we have are the people that come in, and we need them to be their absolute best. We need them to bring dynamic and diverse thinking, and that requires a diverse and talented workforce. So we have focused on diversity for at least the last 20 years, and in the last 5 years, we created the Women's Agenda, which Tammy is the lead for us on that, and it focuses on addressing for women these misconceptions and helping them, connecting them with other leaders, finding mentors for them, finding sponsors for them, creating a sense of confidence in them. One of the other misconceptions, or actually reality, is sometimes women aren't heard in a meeting where they're the only woman. And so we help them with getting their voice out there in the right right way so that they can actually be heard.
And I'm going to piggyback on what Betty said. I read here that you are now the program manager of the entire Women's Agenda Initiative. Woo, big job.
It is.
Tell
It's
me
a big
about it.
job. It's a fulfilling job. Our Women's Agenda really focuses on providing those opportunities to help women excel, develop, and advance in their careers. And as a part of that, there's a component specifically for women that addresses some of the misconceptions and the perceptions that women have in their careers. Our Women's Forum is really our employee resource group that provides the development opportunities for women, exposure to senior leaders, and we know at Booz Allen it's important for women to see other women like them in their careers. And so we have this notion of women like me, and it's really for women to be able to look up to another woman and really learn from her career journey and see, I have something to aspire to in my own career. So it's really that inspiration. Men being a part of our Women's Agenda is important. Men serving as advocates, as champions, as sponsors of women.
Quickly, if we may, also, I know there's a lot of great community service initiatives being done. Can you tell me about that?
Absolutely. During our 100th anniversary, we have a Centennial Challenge, which is for all employees at the aggregate level of the firm to contribute 100,000 hours of community service.
Wow.
And we are well on our way to achieving that goal because we're very much a part of our communities.
Very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great having you.
Thanks,
Please
Olga.
come back.
Absolutely.
And next time you do, I'll wear a red dress with you.
There you go.
That's the power color.
That's right.
Good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And don't forget to join us on Facebook and Twitter. And to find out more about Booz Allen Hamilton, just go to our website. That's thebalancingact.com. And remember, I am woman. Hear me roar, right?